Chaos, rust, and adrenaline are just the three words that come to mind when talking about Formula One. 2022 marks the year for the FIA Formula One World Championship, hosting its 73rd annual World Championship with the most modernized and powerful track standing with hold even faster and more dynamic action. With the formation of some of the craziest tracks ever, the most anticipated question is, which Ricciardo will we get? Keep watching to find out. First up, the Azerbaijan Grand Prix. For over 70 years, the world has witnessed many different tracks in the World Championships, some modified while others completely new. But this track proved itself to be one of the craziest ones yet. It's just the beginning, and the audience has already experienced a rush of emotion, excitement, and eagerness, or should we say, the rust of emotion, excitement, and eagerness. Within the first 5 races, the Azerbaijan Grand Prix gave the audience a crazy yet memorable experience with their new Baku City Circuit. Next, we have the Baku City Circuit. Standing at 6 kilometers long, the racetrack was quick to stand at the 3rd longest circuit in the 2022 F1 Championships, with the slowest and accident-prone turn around a UNESCO heritage listed site. The track sure proves to be a difficult one. In some ways, Baku City Circuit might be similar to Monte Carlo, but it isn't the same thing. Overtaking the Monaco Grand Prix in speed, the Azerbaijan race circuit comes second to Saudi Arabia in the sports market. With its long front straight, the track is renowned for its immense speed and rustiness. Extending around 1,200 meters, the last 4 turns make up about 2.2 kilometers, which goes by at a speed for the cars, marking this as the longest in Formula One. In the beginning, the racetrack looks like a generic street with a 90-degree turn in the second sector, but it all takes quite a dramatic turn at the final split. Designed with multiple turnings, the track seems to put racers in a tight spot. The layout is designed in a way that cluster the corners in a super tight old city around heritage sites. This is what gives Baku the unique edge. It's not only exciting, but dangerous as well. The trick is getting through the slow and medium speed cars without being clumsy. Well, this makes it even trickier yet exciting. We don't know about you, but we might be coming to the conclusion that this city circuit was designed to add a little more adventure and excitement to the racetrack. It delivers the complete package of a low downforce as well as a high downforce package. It does race up the competitive spirits of the ground with Ferrari on its right, which is inclined towards a naturally high downforce level, while Red Bull racing on its left with an excellent advantage and a low downforce wing. Who do you think will dominate this city circuit? And now for the Monte Carlo City Circuit. With the modernizations in tracks and city circuits, the world of F1 has introduced new technologies to the way cars operate. By shifting downforce to the floor instead of the bodywork, it takes away the advantage of slow corners away from the racer. What makes this worse is the increase in weight, dimensions, and added suspension, which makes the car stiff. We could say that the car may not be the best of curbs and slow corners. Well, hasn't this taken an exciting turn? According to this, the Monaco Grand Prix becomes the most accurate way of measuring whether these 2022 slow circuited cars are up to standard or not. But this was not possible since the weather itself decided to take a U-turn. We guess the weather might have been jealous of the attention F1 was receiving. It's interesting how opposite the two most exciting tracks are, with 3/4 of the track out in the open with slow and bumpy corners. The Baku City Circuit provided to be fast and energetic wrapped around the Baku Fortress itself. Monaco, however, proves to be very different. The Monte Carlo Street Circuit is dominated by extreme narrow spaces. With a low grip surface, the chances of crashing into barriers increased. This is exactly what happened as the audience watched cars slide into barriers at turn 8. Yikes! Was this the reason for the new design, so that cars could slide off the racetrack? If it was, we're all up for it. But there's one thing that gives Baku a certain advantage. With an open space, road cars can find it easy to perform rough overtakes, but that means using curbs to your advantage. But in Monaco, you can drive as conservatively without the worrying of being overtaken. Keep your eyes glued to the screen, because it's about to get messy. Which track do you think will cause total chaos? Comment and let us know. So which Ricciardo will get it? Currently competing in the F1 2022 World Championship under the Australian flag is Daniel Ricciardo. 32-year-old Ricciardo faced a lot of criticism for his performance in the F1 season of 2021, finishing behind his younger teammate Lando Norris, attracted a lot of negative attention to the team as well as Ricciardo. This is not to say that he is a bad driver. In fact, in the recent Baku race circuit, Ricciardo found himself moving up the ladder after dealing with the hardest circumstances. Being one of the few drivers on the hardest compound tire, Ricciardo pitted later in the race in hopes of finally speeding off on a faster tire in the end, which by the way was an excellent strategy to get ahead. Finishing 8th in line, with Norris finishing in 9th position, Ricciardo started 12th in the line at the Azerbaijan Grand Prix. With strategy and determination, he impressively made his way up the order. The Australian racer was able to score points for his team for the second time this season. What a comeback! The real question now stands. What form of Ricciardo should we be expecting at the Monte Carlo Grand Prix? Well, compared to Azerbaijan, Monaco is as extreme as they get. In order to score a good position and points, Ricciardo will have to be super smooth with his corner speed. Looking at the previous groundwork of the McLaren's car, we have noticed the cars don't allow for much downforce in slow, speed corners, causing the car groundwork to struggle, which makes it worse for Ricciardo. With super slow corners, something we have already seen Ricciardo struggle with in previous races, the racer needs to make sure he has done his research beforehand. With the racetrack so tight, there's no chance of generating overtakes. We hope he's ready for the challenge, and he does great. Next, in other related news, Red Bull are now the 2022 favorite. Well, this is no surprise. After bagging the 2021 World Championship, Red Bull continues to be the fan favorite. Speaking at the Bahrain International Circuit, Charles Leclerc, Ferrari star, claimed that Mercedes didn't give their best in the recent races, positioning his team at the third favorite behind Red Bull and Mercedes. Leclerc claimed with the potential Mercedes has, they could do so much more and beat the two most competitive teams. Well, we hope that happens for you, Leclerc. Over the years, Ferrari has lost its previously held significant positions in Formula 1 top teams list. The year of COVID, 2020, proved to be a low point for Ferrari as they scored 6th place, failing to win a single race. But ever since then, Ferrari has picked itself up, scoring 3rd position in the championships. Leclerc believes there's more to come from Mercedes as it plans to move up the charts, and that too quickly. We're glad to see such positive spirits. So will Max Verstappen seal the deal with another F1 championship title? After his incredulous victory in the last championship, Verstappen was able to score his first Formula 1 championship, rising expectations to the max. There's definitely news in the air about his journey to the second victory. The audience is expecting a more focused and better version of Max. Former driver Mark Webber was quick to bet on this Red Bull duo of Perez and Verstappen. Their chemistry allows them to build an excellent strategy on the racetrack, which according to Webber makes them unmatched. As if he wasn't already in a stronger position after his F1 title in 2021, Verstappen has already made his way through the racetrack with around 11 wins and 175 points. Max leads his teammate Perez by 46 and Leclerc by 49 points. Finally, Red Bull's new car in terms of 2022 regulations is perfect. As they continue to dominate the race circuit, we couldn't help but notice that the car is slightly different from the rest. Better! And Mark Webber agrees with us. Webber mentioned that the Red Bull's groundwork on the car proves to be excellent on downforce levels and all compounds of tire. Adding on to this, he said that Red Bull can do everything. Red Bull have pretty much an answer for anything at the moment. Max could wrap it up with 3 races to go. Wow, we clearly know who Webber's favorite team is. Okay guys, that's a wrap for this video. Will Ricciardo be able to make another incredible comeback on the Monaco racetrack? Comment below and let us know. For more videos like this, subscribe and share our channel. See you in the next one.